national emergency. There's another issue at hand with the declaration, and that is where the money is coming from for the wall. Our Washington Bureau reporter Samantha-Jo Roth joins us live now. And Samantha-Jo, we know that Florida's military bases, including here locally at MacDill, could have funding put into this.
Well, Holly, absolutely. According to this list compiled by House Democrats on a top budget committee, Florida is among one of the top 10 worst hit in this instance.
We cannot stand for it.
President Trump's plan to fund a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border could jeopardize millions of dollars in funding for Florida.
What this is going to cost us is military projects across the state.
According to the documents compiled by the House Appropriations Committee, up to $177 million. Construction projects in the Sunshine State could be at risk, including about a $3 million plan to relocate KC-135 flight simulators to MacDill Air Force Base that allow pilots to prepare for emergencies. At Mayport Naval Base in Jacksonville, nearly $83 million for a combat ship support facility and $29 million for a combat ship training facility could dry up. And at Eglin Air Force Base in Okaloosa County, $35 million for an F-35 aircraft training center and $28 million for a student dorm would go towards the border wall project.
We have to make sure that our troops are trained. Where are we going to train them if he cancels these projects?
A senior White House official tells us there is no list of planned military construction projects that might be affected at this time. However, that official says they are focusing on lower priority projects that they believe would not harm the health and readiness of the U.S. troops.
My goal is to have actual real border security.
Senator Rick Scott supports the president's emergency declaration, but his office wants more clarity first on how these funds will be reassigned by the administration. House Democrats are fighting back, introducing a resolution to block the president's national emergency declaration.
I expect to vote on it next week. I expect it to also pass the Senate, and then President Trump will have a decision to make.
Well, according to this committee list that we obtained, there appears to be billions of dollars set aside for previous projects that were never spent. So in addition to those 2019 fiscal year military construction projects, previous years could wind up in the pot for the president's border wall. We're live on Capitol Hill this evening. Samantha-Jo Roth, Spectrum, Bay News 9.